Old man climbing into a Model A is never cool.
If I were a woman, I'd sure like to be his girlfriend.
I love you, Dad.
All right, this is the 1929 Model A the boys and I picked up, farm fresh out of North Dakota. This truly was in a guy's, was in his garage, not his barn, but it was his mother's and his grandmother's, I believe, Model A. It's 29. I've got it running, and you've probably seen that in a few episodes.
Hit it.
So what I'm doing today is I do not want to paint this per se. I love the patina on it, and I'm going to try to save it. But I'm also going to try to kill the rust that's brewing up in spots because I don't care for that. So what I've done is I went with some rust converter and just a brush to go ahead. It's actually just a cheap chip brush. And I'm going through and hitting all the seams with this rust converter. And it turns it black. And I'm also giving it a skim coat over some of the bigger, deeper scratches. So I've done some of this already. It's turning it black in some spots. That's actually a hunk of leather there, but other spots it's not. And so it's probably down just to a primer. But my intent is to go through this, kill all the rust that's on it, not fix any of the real paint defects. I don't know if you can see it, but there's paint runs in where it was painted with an aerosol can, probably back in the 60s, whatever, because I think this guy said his brother had it and was using it in the 60s. I've got welds in here. I mean, you can tell they use an arc welder. Not fixing any of that. But my intention is, again, I'm gonna go through, hit all the rust spots. I'll take a rattle can again and hit some of the bigger areas where there's rust and deep scratches. And then, believe it or not, I'm gonna use spar varnish and a semi-gloss. And I might just use a foam roller to roll this on, trying to give it that a little bit of a sheen and see what it looks like. I know this car looks really good when it's got water on it. I washed it, and the shine from the water just made it look so much better. So I thought, what the hell? I'm gonna give it a try. So we'll see what happens. Okay, rust converter's been put on everything, and it's dry now. But you can still see there's a lot of big scratches, gouges, and I'm gonna try to make those disappear. Gonna use some good old Rust-Oleum oil-based farm paint in black. So I'm gonna touch up some of these areas, maybe rattle can some other areas, and see what we got. Alrighty. All right. Brushed in with the Rust-Oleum black oil paint. You can see those are the stripes right here because they're nice and shiny. Then I hit it with a rattle can. Flat black. Why flat black? Because that's what I had. Let this dry. And tomorrow, come back and hit it with some semi-gloss. If we don't like it, take a power washer and blow it all off. Start over. All right, time to get in a tree and put some venison in the freezer. Okay, it's the next morning. We're gonna try a roller and a brush. I rolled this out already and put a brush to it. Ooh, lots of dirt in there, huh? Yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Wish me luck. Okay, you can see the roller traps air.
No!
I even let the roller sit in the urethane overnight, and just to try to get rid of that. But so that looks terrible. Let's see what happens after I brush it. Okay, no bubbles. Still tons of dirt, but looks way better than it did. We're going to use the roller for a way to deliver the product, and then we'll brush it out. All right, here we go.
Eventually.
All right, the finished product. Shiny, semi-gloss. I think I just went from building 20/20 cars to 40/40 cars. This one's probably better at 40 feet and 40 miles an hour, if it can go that fast. Thanks for watching.